Yes, people, welcome to Never a Foul. If you haven't been there before, you should like the video on entry because you're a nice person and you're not a dickhead like certain man in the world of football. Like Arsenal, because they decided they wanted to win 2-0. So yeah, can't have a good night's sleep there. But yeah, man, make sure you smash the likes and subscribe. Joined by Kunle, who's on time, alongside Dan and Ash, as per usual, to be fair. And LB did tell me beforehand he would be late, and the usual culprit is the reason why he's got a photo up in the corner as per every stream. But what you man saying, man? Obviously, Kunle, you might as well just go at the top in it. You know what I mean? So there you go.
Oh yeah, now my people, it's your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, today you go understand. And happy Independence Day for yesterday, all my Nigerians and Kaz.
Why do you keep saying and Kaz? I'm not Nigerian.
Brother, I said what I said in it. And if you know, you know.
I didn't even read what you said. I'll come off that chat more time.
Big up everyone. Smash the like button, my people.
We saying done. Oh.
Yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, happy to be here. Obviously, enjoying watching the Champions League as a neutral, mate. Like, it's quite fun. So,
because you're not in it.
Why are you lying, Dad? Why are you lying?
Nah, do you know what? I'll be honest. I don't like the new format, but actually watching the football is enjoyable. I feel like the only thing with the new
I get
format
what you mean with no emotion. When there's no emotion involved, it's easy.
Yeah, it's quite like I watched it last. Do you know what? That was one of the first games I watched, and I was like, wow, Donnarumma is actually dead. Like, he's a poor keeper, isn't he?
Oh, now he's dead because he can see the goals against Arsenal.
No, you know what it is. No. He said this. Who was the game? But there was a game. I think it was last year. You know what it is. I think it's more of his ability to play out the back and all that kind of stuff. It's not as. It's kind of outdated, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, yesterday with Arsenal, that was so easy, bro. There was like, it's like I feel like PSG were trying to move together that are just out of their league. You know what I mean? Like, they're 10 years older than them. They think they've got game, but they got baby face, and the game's a little bit dry. It's like they've never been in that position before.
Yeah.
And Arsenal made light work of them. Other than the first 15 minutes, I was like, oh, PSG got a little sign about it. They even tried to play a false nine. How cute.
I don't know why they did that.
That false nine, I'm not even joking yet. It looked like there was 10 men on that pitch for PSG. Like, honestly, that's how they made it look. And that's maybe how Arsenal. I don't think Arsenal had to actually do anything to actually say, I'm going to make you look like you got 10 men on the pitch. They've done it themselves. They tried to play a false line against a Gabriel and Saliba. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? And when I get and all these men, look, got to wait for Barcola and Desiree Doué, bro. That's a whole orphanage. That's an orphanage as a team.
Hey, brother, Barcola stayed in Timber's pocket so much that even after Timber left, we still couldn't find man. We still couldn't find man that whole second half.
Well, you know who else Timber's going to pocket as well? Ben White, mate. I don't think he's going to leave the bench.
No, he's not.
Do you know what? It's a good problem to have, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? He looks so good.
He does.
But different. I feel like Ben White still works better with Saka, though.
Yeah. But they've had the time. They've had the time.
I just think you see a better. Like, I think Timber's been good, but in terms of like that synergy, and I also think because Ødegaard's not there. So, like, you know, that trio of Ødegaard, Saka, and Ben White. That when let's be honest, you can't really stop it, innit? Can't really stop that combo.
The reality is there's no real conversation to be had just yet. It's just rival fans trying to reach in it.
Yeah. I don't think it's a thing where Ben White's really questioned.
It's a reach, but there's no real conversation yet. Ben's been injured. Timber's playing.
Oh, is he injured? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought
he got dropped.
Yeah, I actually don't think it's common knowledge.
I didn't know he was injured. So I didn't even know.
That's an Arsenal insider bit of knowledge right there, couldn't they?
He's not even been in the last two squads, mate.
Only thing it depends on who the fullback pairing is. Like, Timber makes sense with Calafiori, but White probably makes sense if, let's say, Zinchenko's playing. Someone that can be a little bit more attacking.
Or the opposition.
I hear it.
Did Timber come off injured? Like, as it goes.
Yeah, he came off at half time.
Was it just precaution, isn't it? I think I read that up.
Calafiori did a job as the right back though, man. I was very surprised. He did a job.
Yeah, I think
attacking wise, he was horrible.
Boys, isn't it? It's literally men against boys, like Barcode, man, like Barcode, blood. I was talking about his PR the other day, bro. in
Who
the
had
build
Foden?
up to this game, in the build up towards this Arsenal game, Arsenal PSG, do you know the amount of comps I was seeing of Barcola, fam, had me thinking.
They told me he's the
had me
best player in League months.
Yeah,
That's what I was hearing.
six goals and six or sevens
That's
like
what I
that,
was
innit?
hearing, bro.
Bro, like,
Yeah,
and
I
do you know what
think
it is,
the
bro?
balance
They
is
got
off,
me in
though.
it. I'll be honest. Like, usually I'll say, you know what? Nah, I never fell for that. Nah, they got me, bro.
Swear.
Nah, they got me. They got me good,
It's
G.
better than that.
They got me
I think it's
good,
because you got a
bro.
soft spot for
I was
Paris, bro.
seeing him.
Maybe because of
Boy, I
that,
was
man. You
seeing
got a soft spot for
Have you
Paris.
seen
man.
have you seen the compilation where he's assisting Lacazette? Bro, that's the one that got me,
Yeah,
G.
yeah.
That one got me. I was thinking, wait, because I used to think, wait, this Barcola, he didn't look good in the internationals. Like, I think it was in the Euros. He didn't look great in the
Euros,
Euros,
yeah.
in my opinion. Like, so I'm thinking,
Was
right,
he in
what's the hype?
Olympics?
Like,
Nah,
I
Desiree
don't
Doué
know.
was at the Olympics though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's a
He's
baller.
young.
He's good.
He played a ball in behind for Hakimi against Calafiori a couple times, and Hakimi. Well, one was
Yeah.
for Hakimi. I can't remember who the other one, Kang and Lee or something. I was thinking, oh, this
Yeah,
guy's
Lee.
got something
Yeah,
about
yeah,
him, but
but
he's
no,
too.
but
He's still better. He's still
I've never
young,
seen
man.
Leeds, man,
Monks,
are
is
good.
that true? That comment
Good
from
players.
Rana LFC, bro. Is that true?
Yeah, bro. I thought PSG
I
were going to
predict.
do a thing.
I
I'll
said
be
2-0
honest.
Arsenal, and it had 2-0 written all over
But
it.
that's
I
before
respect
obviously
that
the Dembele thing, innit? Like, I didn't know Dembele wasn't playing.
Even with Dembele, bro. Same
They weren't
result,
doing
bro.
nothing. Yeah, they weren't doing nothing.
Yeah, locked
I
up.
think it depends, bro. I think when with the Champions League, it's moments, innit? Like, Arsenal are better than
I
PSG
hear
head
that.
and shoulders. This PSG side, anyways, I think. But like, I think Kolo Muani is crap. Like, he's dog shit. But like, to go to the Emirates without a striker is that's
Wild.
That's like,
Bro, I'm telling you about this fraud
Suicide.
Enrique. That's why I wanted him at Chelsea so bad.
That's
I wanted him to
suicide.
fuck up, man.
Without your
I
best
wanted to
winger,
mess you lot up as well,
like,
man. That guy is a
your best
fraud.
wingers, like,
He's living off
your best
MSN
wingers-
tax, bro. He's living off MSN
bro,
tax.
your best wingers out, yeah. Your best wingers out for disciplinary reasons, and you're also putting out stuff in the press like, oh, so we didn't beat X, Y, and Z about Dembele. Did we not beat this team? You're doing all of that, and then in your starting 11, you're not even dashing in your only striker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just all of it. Like, for me, it felt like Arsenal had 12 men on the pitch because, as I said, Arsenal are ridiculously difficult to break down off the ball. I still think you guys are the best team to break down off the ball, innit? You know, when you sit in that 4-4-2 and you lot move left to right, it's like you man have 12 men, bro. So it's like you have to kind of invite you lot onto them and beat the press, but they couldn't do that. They didn't have enough half-turn merchants. Like, don't get me wrong, I rate Zaire Emery. I think he's a proper baller. I rate Vitinha. I think he's a ridiculously technical baller as well. But like, the risk taking was literally so down to a minimum. We only saw it when Arsenal really took their foot off the pedal. When Arsenal were like, yeah, you know what? And I talk about the respect thing, like when Tottenham lost respect for Man United, there wasn't really a respecting there. Like, bro, you man, it was actually kick about with the boys, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Ivan Toney settings, actually kick about with the boys settings. That's what it was. Lil bro them. Like, so even though PSG were cooked, Arsenal made them look cooked, bro. Man made them look cooked.
Yeah, I was disappointed with Fabian Ruiz as well.
They didn't help themselves.
He didn't play. He came on at the end.
He only played for like 20 minutes, bro. 15 minutes.
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought I would have seen a little bit more.
When he saw his brother Marino, bro.
I'm making a claim right now, innit? And I don't care if this guy's got 5 assists at the moment. João Neves is a scrub. He's a scrub. He's a scrub. The brothers in lower teams, it's a bit like,
he's not a scrub, bro.
I don't know. Against lower sides, he's gonna obviously be looking good and all that. Vitinha, another one, overrated. Don't give a shit.
I swear, Neves did some crazy shit to
You know what it is for me? You know what it's for me?
Yeah,
I'm
the
tired.
The time was dirty.
Yeah, bro. I was like, what is this kid doing,
these man had the front three was doing absolutely nothing, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and blame the centre mids. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
overrated.
Like, these men are not scrubs, bro. They're not scrubs. Vitinha definitely
overrated. You know what it is, yeah? PSG are gonna just dominate League One anyways.
It's Kobe Manu overrated.
Probably a touch, to be fair, but he's still the best player in the world. The overrated doesn't mean you're shit.
Oh, because if Vitinha and them man are overrated because of that game,
overrated.
Overrated doesn't. The overrated people think overrated means you're shit. João Neves is a scrub. Vitinha
is not a scrub though. He's maybe overrated.
You know what it is? Every time I watch Vitinha,
Kobe Manu is overrated than this one.
Every time I watch Vitinha, whether it's for Portugal or even some couple games for PSG, even last year, to be fair, I look at him and I think, Like, you don't impress me. You know what it is? Aesthetically, you've got everyone, innit? You can move the ball, you can glide, you can dribble a little bit, you know, you can pass the ball and this, that, and the other. But I think that fools a lot of people, you know, because when it comes to the defensive side of the game, the guy gets killed.
Okay, fair enough.
And no one wants to talk about it. It's like even for Portugal, when he started at DM, I think it was the midfield, him, Bruno, and another one as well. And he's against scrubs. And like, he's getting hooked to Neves, Ruben Neves. And I'm thinking, this brother's never really impressed me. Eye test and delivering is true. It's different. He's not.
But is he not like a playmaker? Like
people, yeah, but I don't even think he's a play. I don't even think he's a playmaker.
But like
he looks like a guy that just keeps things ticking, and that's about
it. That's
what
I mean. He's that type of thing.
So what's the I ask you now. Now, what's the difference? What's the difference between that and
United? I wouldn't be hearing this.
What if he allow it? If he played for Liverpool, you man would be claiming he's the best centre mid in the league. So allow it. So what's it called? The whole point is, yeah.
All right, man.
What's the difference? What's the difference between Vitinha and Billy Gilmore?
What?
Let me know.
On, you're better than that. You're better than that.
Let me know what's the difference between him and Billy Gilmore. If Billy Gilmore had a name like Vitinha, people will be going mad.
I hear that also. I also hear that also. If he had a Spanish surname, Billy
yeah,
Gilmore.
Vitinha like, and people don't understand. Vitinha like,
we're not doing that. Billy Gilmore. No. Billy Gilmore got dropped for a cooked Mo Dahoud, blood. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that.
Man's in Napoli right now. Bro.
What are we talking about? Scott McTominay's prime is in Napoli scored the other day. What am I talking about?
First and foremost, Serie A is better than Liga.
Man want to pick and choose when they want to prop up teams, bro. Like because just say, bro, Arsenal are just good at home, bro.
It's not about Arsenal. It's not about Arsenal. It's not about Arsenal, man.
That's nothing.
It's not about Arsenal.
Vitinha, bro, is a very, very good player, bro. He's very, very good technically, and he doesn't.
So what?
Just because he didn't create a goal, doesn't mean he's all of a sudden he's a scrub or he's overrated. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
I didn't call him a scrub. John Neves is a scrub.
Kobe Mainoo's crap. Then let's use Kaz's logic today. Kobe Mainoo's crap. I watched the Tottenham game and or the game before that, and Kobe Mainoo's crap.
How many PSG games have you watched, Monts?
I've only watched this one. I've only watched this for full 90 minutes.
How many did you watch last year?
Not that many.
Okay, then how many Portugal games did you watch?
I actually watched most of the Portugal game. I watched most of the Portugal game still.
So how do you know that he's so cool? So you're saying that he looks very good technically, but you haven't watched the brother.
You have so you're telling me you watched all those games then?
No. I said every time I've watched him. By the way, every time I've watched him, whether it's against Monaco last year, whether it's against Nice last year, where it was dead, that game was fucking super dead. Yeah, or Marseille, even one this season. Only one. It was all right against Rennes. To be fair, him and João Neves were killing that game. But more time when I watched this guy in the champs last year, or now I've watched him this year. Yeah, Girona, PSG Girona, and all that kind of stuff. The guy has not impressed me. So when people say this guy is top level DM, so when people say top, yeah, but the games I watched him, as I said, yeah, like you said, so that means every time Kobe Mainoo must be shit. I said every time I've watched this guy, yeah, I've watched him. People put him in this pedestal that he's the next greatest thing. He dropped Ugarte for this brother. The guy has not impressed me. Like, he's meant to be sick.
I'm not talking about João Neves.
He's a Tom Cleverly. He's a Tom. Yeah, but I'm saying it don't matter who. It doesn't matter who it is.
I'm talking about Vitinha. I'm talking about João Neves.
I'm talking about Vitinha. This guy, bro, he's a sideways pass. Bro, it's Tom Cleverly was good at passing backwards and sideways. It's the same thing with this guy every time I watch him.
But Vitinha can dribble though. He can carry. He can carry the ball.
He's got a strike on him as well.
Nah, Tom Cleverly couldn't. Don't try it. Don't try it.
Yeah, that's why
Cleverly not ball carry. What?
Because guess what? Every time he passes sideways and backwards, so you don't even know if Tom Cleverly can dribble. That's why we kept comparing him to Jack Wilshere back in the day. Do you remember that one?
We know he can't.
Do you remember that one?
We know he can't dribble, bro. We know.
Jack Wilshere.
No, man. People, you know what? They see these Barclays, Desiree Doués and all that, like the young bucks, to be fair, yeah. So it's a bit harsh from me, innit? Yeah, but they get put on a pedestal, like most man do, like most youngsters, like we do with Kobe, like we do with anyone else.
You called that weird getting onto the young G's, but fair enough.
What?
You called that weird getting onto the young G's.
Yeah, no, I said it's harsh. I said it's harsh for me. It's pretty harsh for me.
No, but these guys are the top. These guys are top players for their age group.
These are you know what? There's an eye test, and then there's just being aesthetic.
And we just appreciate how
for me,
Arsenal body.
I think I'm not gonna lie. I think Monster's an aesthetic merchant, innit? I think it's kind of clear to say, innit? You don't like effective ballers.
You know what it is with Vitinha, yeah?
He
played 20 Prem games and no one knows him. He played 20 Prem games, no one knows him. No one knew him.
No, I was just saying that. Why are we not just enjoying how good Arsenal's performance was against?
Bro,
PSG?
But it wasn't that good though.
Why can't people just say Arsenal? Like, how
tactically
can you call me Cass? How can you call me an aesthetics merchant? Cass, how can you call me an aesthetics merchant when I've been backing Salah for Kingdom Come and I back players like Saka?
One thing, people that say Salah's not aesthetically good, I don't understand that personally. Because for me, I think he's aesthetically good. No, but.
He's not.
I don't.
Nah,
for me,
he's clumsy how he gets past players.
I don't think he is. The way he turns, he stops, starts. A bit like Saka, stop, start. Look how you ripped my man Mendes yesterday. 3 times in the space of like 10 minutes.
Now pick the time to bread these man, bro.
I don't know how Salah and Saka are labeled as not good aesthetically. Because when I watch them, I don't look at it as crap. I think they're quite enjoyable to watch. Unless they're scoring and winning.
I agree. But they ain't got the little sprinkle of flair. Like,
it might not be Hazard, but it doesn't mean they.
Yeah,
that's what it is, isn't it?
Like,
do you not think it's the same story all the time with PSG? Do you not think it's the same thing with PSG? Like every season, is that they never have the test in the league. That when they come up against the better team in the Champions League, they're always a little bit inferior most of the time because nearly every game that they play in their league isn't as competitive as what they face from a Premier League side that plays a competitive game, probably like 16 games in a season.
I hear it, Dan, but I think with them, the route, the angle they're taking now is more likely to bring them success than splashing out on the kind of Galacticos thing that they were trying to do before. I hear what you're saying in terms of competitive, though. No, but Enrique's just not the guy. Yeah, but Enrique's not the guy for projects, bro. Like this guy, I don't know how he's stealing big jobs every time. People say he was good with Spain. He was good. Bro, his record stinks outside the MSN thing. He's horrible, bro. I pray Chelsea get him next season. I pray.
Yeah, it's just, the bottom line is, the bottom line is, Arsenal, Lil Brody's man, to the literal like
no, you got to go lower than that, not more than a
bro. Little, bro. They smoke these man to the degree of the fact that players that we actually know are good are being called now crap. That's what Arsenal.
Please tell me you saw Enrique's interview. Please tell me you lost.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Enlighten me.
This is his recent. He's like, the reason why we lost to Arsenal, Arteta has been there 5 years. I've been there 18
2
months.
years.
Yeah. And he just kept saying words like that didn't mean anything after that. It was just weird. It was
he needs all these young bucks to gain mad experience and also on top of that hit their potentials. So it's his squad is a risk at the end of the day. Like Vitinha got a lot to prove for me as well in the higher games and stuff like most man do. João Neves is 19. Doué is like 18.
How old is Zaya Emery? How old is Zaya Emery?
He's 18.
18, yeah.
Kang Lee. No, they're young bucks, but they get put on the like the potential. That overrated is not actually.
You went too far.
But it's Zerbi's a better coach than Enrique. If the Zerbi was with these men,
for me, every time I've watched João Neves, he's never impressed me. Anyways, I don't see madnesses in him, bro. Like I'll be real.
Yeah, but most of their starting 11 casts are still eligible to play in the UEFA Youth League.
Yeah, that's the point. So his excuse is that you put out a mad team, but you had Fabian Ruiz on the bench. You could have played some of these other men. The only senior players you had was Hakimi, Marquinhos, and your goalkeeper Donnarumma. The rest of the what do you think? You're going to the Emirates. You could
have played Asensio as well.
For me, for Luis Enrique, I think you call that actually you're quite naive to play the way you wanted to play in a certain way. A bit like how we cuss Ange with a bunch of young bucks, and you got dealt with swiftly. And you know what? And I said it on the reaction. I don't think Arsenal needed to even put in a good performance. They didn't even need to get out of gear 2. Like they started having. Did you see Riot? He was doing David James type star jumps, bro, to collect the ball and that. They were having fun. They legit were passing up like it become training session with these man. Did you not see Saka? You know when the few players start smiling at each other when they're passing and doing certain things, and they know they're getting the ball back. It's the cage. It's the cage with owners.
Bruv, there was a period where it seemed like Saliba and Gabriel, they were telling the players, I pass it to them so we have something to do. And they were like, yeah, test me. Like, and all the, like, when it comes to defending, it's an art what Arsenal are doing right now. It's ridiculous. From Saliba to Gabriel to Calafiori to Timber, it's crazy. And the reason why I'm so excited about it is because I know the pain that I suffered. Mustafi, Socrates, all these people, bro, we've suffered. We've truly suffered. We're owed this. We deserve this. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying that. It looks like that defense is gonna break some records. Like if we can keep them together.
Wait for that. I was waiting for that.
And at the end of the day, like even with people missing from our defense, we still look solid as well. So boy, I'm excited.
Yeah, man. Trossard trick passes. Saliba scoop pass was funny. There was another one as well. I think Saka was usually Saka would bring the ball down and think or whatever. Like man done a little overhead backwards to my man. I think Martinelli missed the shot or something. I think Havertz flicked it on or something. I was thinking these man are just, it is what it is, isn't it? And then as soon as it went 2-0, you know what it is? The goal, like even the goals itself. Kai Havertz's goal was really good, yeah. In my opinion, I like goals like that. It's a good. It's more Trossard and the timing of a run. Yeah, I'm like, cool. That's a good goal. Havertz as well made a good chance, but no one was there before the goal. But that second goal just confirms me. I said, yeah, these man are just. They started laughing. Like when they celebrated, they started laughing. I said, yeah, this is done, man. I have to wait. I have to sit here for another total of 60 odd minutes, 70 minutes, knowing that Arsenal won this game and they're gonna take the piss. They didn't. Did you? No, honestly, did anyone see any of the wingers really try in the second half? Like, did you see anyone busting the gut?
Nah. There was like a 10-minute period where we let PSG try a little bit, and then after that, it was just
like I'm missing Dortmund scoring like what is it, 7-8 goals?
Have you seen Adeyemi's goal to make it 3-1?
There was a few good goals. There's a few good goals in the Champions.
Crazy, yeah.
That is some strike.
Who else is there? Champions. There was a few good goals.
Barcelona won 5-0. Like not a bad performance against the young boys though, which is obviously like not really much of a test, but they did lose 4-2.
Chanoglu's free kick 4-0.
Oh, that free kick was ridiculous. Yeah,
did you get what I'm saying? I'm like, I've got all these games that I'm technically missing in it. Yeah, that I've got on the side basically, and I'm watching this.
Watch the tactical masterclass from Arsenal, man.
To be fair, City as well. They were hitting the woodwork for fun yesterday.
Yeah, I saw their chances. Yeah. Crazy.
Does anyone? I said it yesterday. I want to repeat the question yet. Do you reckon this style of how Arsenal are playing currently will get them far in the Champions League? Because I think this is gonna piss a lot of teams off. They can go to Inter Milan and get.
That's how you win stuff. Like, forget honestly what Arteta's done is almost sacrifice part of the style of football for results. For the result, because he's understood that actually. As much as it's worth playing decent football and being aesthetically pleasing, actually the result matters a lot more when you haven't won anything last season when you should have and you spent that much money. And to blend it like Arteta's done, where you still look really good and you still got fantastic players, but also you got the ability to, if you need to in some games, like you've shown already this season, grind out results, but then in other games, take the game to a team and win it comfortably and be able to sit and defend when you need to. That's what wins you trophies. So I think he's got a really good blend at the moment.
For me, the biggest thing we're seeing from Arteta for me is that he's tactically maturing. Do you get what I'm saying? There's different aspects to our game now. Like, nobody thought that Trossard was slotting so well as the number 10. I had my doubts as well, but he seemed to have really blossomed in that position. Like, he's showing how technically gifted he is. Left foot, right foot, can pick a pass, drop a shoulder. He can do it all, man. I mean, a lot of people were saying maybe we got the wrong guy in January when we got him, but we definitely got the right one. We definitely got the right one.
He's better in the middle than he is on the left.
Who's that?
I think as an impact player, he's better on the left, but he seems to be starting well from the middle for now. So I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I think in the Premier League he'd do better centrally as well. Like I think on the left, obviously the PMP thing. Sometimes it can be with some of the fullbacks that you got to come up against, unless you're playing kind of a lot more of a risky style, like kind of Brighton, where they break the lines. I think that suited him because he was more of an inside forward for them, and kind of a CF as well when he played. But you know, when Martinelli's not playing and you kind of put him right on the touchline, I think it does kind of take away his ability to weave in and out of defenders in the middle of the park, innit? You know what I'm saying? In that final third, in that 10 position. I think he's been brilliant in the 10. He's been brilliant.
Who's that? Trossard.
Yeah.
I think he
Trossard.
knows when to like do the out to in kind of. He does like a fake run, and he's very tidy in possession, in my opinion. And that's why he can play the 10 so well.
He's connecting well with that left-hand side. Like, obviously, there's a lot more action going on the left-hand side yesterday. Like, Saka kind of had some time.
But as soon as the other guy comes back, he's benched.
Yeah,
well, and that's a good headache. It's a good headache to have, isn't it? I think it's, as I said, with like they've tried Trossard from the start on the left. It might work for one game, but it doesn't work over a period of time. They tried him.
You know what? On the wing, it just seems like Trossard's better as the impact sub. That's how it seems.
Yeah, and also we've tried it. They tried him in the false nine. I think one of the first games you saw him in the false nine was against Fulham last year. I think in the 2-2 game at the Emirates, he wasn't very good in that game in the false nine. And I think it's all about just trying different positions for him. And if right now, while Odegaard's out, because Odegaard ain't out for 2 weeks, blood, he's out for a minute, so he's gonna get more than enough time to prove his worth. And maybe you might this might see a new style of Arsenal. That this might be a new style for Arsenal to play. And maybe to even give Odegaard a rest, because no one even really thinks does Odegaard actually need a rest. We talk about how Saka needs a rest, but Odegaard plays every minute of every game when he's fit as well.
And he's leading the
No
press
one really
as well.
talks about that.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
So with all this style and all that, then how far do we actually reckon Arsenal can go?
Bro, we're winning the league, bro.
I'm
talking about
quarters, semi.
Not the league.
No,
I'm talking Champions League.
Champions League.
Quarters, semis, definitely.
It's a new format, so it's a lot more games. So it's going to be interesting to see if it picks
it's like 2 games if you get far. I think it's 2 extra games if depending. Do you know what I mean? If they go through round of 16, that would be like getting to a quarters of semis. That's kind of the same amount, isn't it?
Okay, so it's not.
I think at least quarters, but who knows what this new format's gonna bring up, man.
If you get to a semi-final and you lose, that's gonna be hard.
It depends who you draw. I think it depends
I need
who you draw as well. I think the draw always like kind of
luck of the draw,
like,
innit?
bro. Yeah, if you man get like a nice favorable draw, you could easily say final, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Can they win it though?
But like, then there's
if we get to the final, we're winning, bro.
No, you're not.
If you get like Bayern, if you get like Bayern, then Madrid, it's just dead, innit?
Unless we get Madrid in the final. But true say we're the only team with 100% record against them. So still, you never know.
I don't know. We still remember. There's still reservations on your away form, innit? But if you can get draws and when wins back at Emirates, then you're fine. But it's a bit like Bayern. What?
Bro,
Inter's away, right?
Inter's away.
Double. Is it a double thing?
Relax.
Because he said if we get to the final, we're gonna do it. So I would have known.
But I'm just saying, if we get to the final, we'll win. But that's a big if, bro. That's a big if. But that doesn't mean that we'll be pushing the Premier League all the way by that time. But still, either or, man. I can't see us doing both. Nah, I'm not greedy.
Either or.
I reckon I think we'll do the league this year.
One of them.
Champions League, I don't know. Yeah,
I mean, but for this year, no Rodri. I mean, I'm not being funny, but you definitely should be doing better.
Bro,
we're winning the league, bro. I'm not trying to hypothetically, better stuff, bro. We're winning the league, bro.
Well, we'll see in it. Who you got on the weekend, by the way? Who have you got? Oh my god.
You got who?
These men are getting relegated. These men are getting relegated, man.
That coach as well, bro, man. Hey, I don't know what they're doing.
Russell Martin?
Yeah,
he's trying, bless him, man.
I feel for him a little bit.
Yeah,
I think he sounds like he's trying too. I think he's just struggling.
He can coach. He can clearly coach, but it's just like company.
You just can't do that in a football game. You just can't.
Yeah.
It's what's it called, isn't it? It's that company with the whole Burnley thing, isn't it? Yeah. It's like you're trying, but this style ain't getting you in. You're not remaining in the Prem. You're not getting that nice money you want.
But then he could get a massive job.
What are we saying about company at Bayern, by the way? What are we saying about that?
We'll see tonight, won't we? It's a proper test.
Are we still just silent until like we've had?
They ain't lost. They haven't lost it, have they?
He still needs to prove himself a little bit.
Yeah, I still think we need to be quiet until at least.
It's a bit like for me right now. It's a little bit like PSG, isn't it? Like with Luis Enrique in the league, they're doing great in the league. People remember yesterday on stream we were mentioning that they have like 6 wins in 7 and all that kind of stuff. They got
the first time like 20 scored in 49.
They scored over 20 goals or something like that or whatever, and they've only conceded about 5 goals, and then they conceded number 2 yesterday. It sounds like Xavi's Barcelona all over again. When United played and we beat them, it's like, okay, they got all of this great record, but then they get peppered. Do you know what I mean? It's the same with company. At the end of the day, you need to probably go play Let's just see how he fares in the Champions League, innit? As well. That's probably the harder tests for him. I mean, he's got Aston Villa today, innit? That's so. Wait, Josh. Actually, I might have to run an extra stream record. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday, yeah. I might have to get. I might have to ask Deji. Like, you got time at 10 o'clock, 10:30 or something? Because Josh is definitely losing. So, and you know he's been giving it the big one, innit? So I don't mind that. AMT says, go on.
No, I just said I think Bayern, yeah, as well as they've been doing, could we see something similar to kind of how we saw PSG doing very well in their league, and then kind of getting a reality check when they face a Premier League team? Could we see something similar? Or that's my reservations. That's my reservations. But I think, can we all admit, Bayern's just got a much better team as well. They just got a much better team than PSG.
At least a Musiala link up. At
least he's doing a madness, right?
Kane went off at half time against Leverkusen.
Hey, German fans are calling them out.
If Morgan
you say, don't do the Tottenham thing at Bayern, bro. Just scoring bare goals against irrelevant teams, blood. Don't do that here.
Yeah, Kane
big goals in big games.
Kane got injured.
I'll be you see, because you see the Morgan Rogers thing, yeah. If Morgan Rogers, yeah, Morgan Rogers does the thing, yeah. Because I can't lie, bro. He's been moving like Yaya, blood. The way he's been just brushing man aside, bro. He's running and he'll hold you and run. He'll run and hold you while he's running, bro. You know them midfielders there, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah, bro. Is that the Allianz?
Nah, it's Villa Park.
Is that Villa Park?
Yeah.
I should have gone to
that. Can you imagine if Villa do something tonight? My days. Can you imagine? Hey, Ramsey and them, man. Hey, no way.
I'm not gonna lie.
I could never.
Wait, what a Villa? Musk. Hey, chat. Musk can get a Villa ticket to the game. Musk can.
Oh yeah, you're local, isn't it? Local for you still.
Yeah.
Right, if you get a second one, let me know.
Yeah, Musk can, bro. I'm trying to see some company ball in Birmingham. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see some company ball. Hey, listen. Let's see that, blood.
Hey, vibes.
I said, Villa. Daniel, you won't be here tomorrow, my bro. Like, this guy is always pumping the Villa chest out in the chat, yeah, but he won't be here tomorrow after they lose. He can't be asked.
What do you reckon? 4, 5? It would be a slapping. Will it be a slap thing?
I don't know, you know. I don't know because Emery. I don't think Emery's going to be. I don't think he's an idiot. Innit? I think he's going to set up in a low to mid block and try to break on them. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not sold by Bayern's defense whatsoever. Not yet. I don't think nothing's changed out of it, right? Like, if they still got the same, they got the same defenders and whatnot. Actually, they even conceded they've been conceding a few this season, I think.
What?
I'm not too sure. I wouldn't know. I don't watch Bundesliga, innit? I'm only watching what the results say. That's just me being honest about that. One of these dudes that pretend that they watch every game that exists. Top team. I mean, those space merchants, man. Huh?
You say Watkins could do a job or something?
Yeah, I think he could. I think he could. I think Watkins could definitely do some damage in behind. I think. If we forget, like, but I think Leon Bailey is he still fit?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is Scottish McGinn, where's Scottish McGinn? McGinn, is he still injured? Because I know
that really matters anyway. The guy's he's declining. AMT, I think Tielemans is more the midfielder to watch out for Villa these days. He's the one that's getting them goals.
Not Onana, no.
Onana's a scrub, man.
No, you don't rate him.
No, he's a scrub, bruv. You know what it is? I think people just see a 6'6" dude, a tall you who's got some decent feet that can get out down the pitch. Yeah, you know what?
Decent feet though, does he?
No, he don't, for his height and everything. Yeah, no, he definitely does.
Andre, mate. His name's not Andre, mate.
Yeah, that's the one. I just think he's bang average, man.
He's not Andre, mate.
And in the six,
he's average. I'm so glad.
How about this? The worst thing is though, Cass. You lot could do with him. I'd take him out.
Yeah, but the thing is,
definitely do with Onana.
But the thing is, they put him in the 6, and he's not a 6.
Yeah, but that's only until Kamara comes back.
Yeah,
we'll see that. But then who you dropping?
By the way, he's a player. He was playing really well last year up until he got injured.
And who you dropping? And who you dropping? Tielemans?
I don't know really. I think it depends on their opposition.
Sacrifice, isn't it? Because you can't have both Ramsey and Rogers that same team, if you've got Kamara and Onana, you need that kind of balance in it. So, and I think at Everton, Onana played better when he had someone alongside him in that double pivot. You can't do the single pivot, in my opinion. So he hasn't got the ability to turn. You know what I'm saying? Get on a half turn and play forward and all that. He needs.
Yeah, but with him and Rodgers like in their team, they got monsters in there, haven't they? Like proper runners. Like you wouldn't want to play against them.
Funky, man. I'm not.
Diego, I know Diego Carlos doesn't look great, but he's still like a physical specimen, isn't he? Like you wouldn't want to be battling against him.
Physical specimen. Oh,
that's funny
mate.
Because I saw. I'll talk.
Have you seen that Diego Carlos, mate?
Nah,
yeah, he's wham.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him real life. I was like, oh my gosh, he is huge. Like
he's the one that used to be at Sevilla, right?
Yeah.
Him and Kunde used to be the centre back pairing, I swear.
Oh, that's a dope. That's a dope partnership still.
AMT, a good thing about this format, no home and away with the same team in the first round. And
wait, do you think that's a good thing?
I kind of welcome this new format. I don't. Yeah. I think the home and away thing should be you should wait for the knockout stages. For me, I think it's all right because then you're not facing the same team twice. I suppose. It's more. Do you not like this format, or do you think nothing's really changed?
Do you know where I think it'll be an issue is like, say you've got like your final game against a massive team and they get home advantage, and you never had a chance to have home advantage against like the massive game. Like imagine you go, like you're fighting, you're on the verge of playing 2 extra games or qualifying for the top 8 to be seeded into the last 16, and you've got a game away from home against like a team like Dortmund with an unbelievable home advantage. It's going to like push it in their favor, isn't it? If you're both battling out for the same spot or something like that.
What do you lot think in the comments as well? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Is it not really any different? You're just playing more games.
I don't think we know yet. Do you think we know yet?
I don't know. I
don't know if I like it or not like it.
I think I like the idea of it. Maybe it's just I don't think there's any difference. I'll be real. You're just playing extra. You're just playing teams, isn't it? At the end of the day, I think it's the same shit.
Yeah, I guess after they've finished all the group stage, I guess we'll be a better evaluation by then.
Not everyone's playing the same teams pretty much. Like so you get a different game all the time. I think that's the whole idea, right? So yeah, I mean Chelsea can't say the same. Sorry. Kunle, I wouldn't be so sure on a W versus
Southampton.
Oh, Ramsdale knows your players too well. Watch him have a man match performance. Oh my god, we got told that his first home game at Southampton at the what's it called, the Dell St Mary's, whatever the crap is called. He's gonna have a masterclass, not knowing that we pack him, Rashford and all that, pack him in all the time. Not always pack him Ramsdale. Even if you know the players, don't mean that you're gonna save a shot from Saka top wins.
No, but I get it though. Man of the match performance, I get it. They're coming back with a chip on his shoulder, but we'll have too many shots.
But if you're gonna say it like that, then United, then you're gonna have to think. Well, the players also know. My man said it, Kyle, but the players know Ramsdale know his weaknesses too, where he's not good at. So
exactly.
And one thing that Ramsdale saves all the hard shots. It's just anything in front of him it's a wrap.
There's 10 other players as well that are going to be an issue in front of him.
They're going to be on him when it comes to corners, mate. Trust me.
They started Maxwell Cornet up front the other day. Like
what? Against Bournemouth?
Yeah. Wait, by the way, that Semenyo for Bournemouth is a joke of a player.
Trust me.
I remember.
Man, know about Semenyo. He is cold.
Yeah,
Roms told me 2 years ago. He asked me, "Do you rate that Semenyo?" He's like, "Do you rate that Semenyo?" I said, "Yeah, he looks like one of their better players. Like, he looks all right, I suppose." And he's like, "Oh, I just think he's just going to be a championship baller." Rom's knowledge, by the way, that you know.
You know what Roms is like, though, don't we?
But now, obviously, you can change your mind. I just said it. But I was thinking, he looks like an established Prem player now. I reckon. But I don't know.
Where can he go from Bournemouth? Where?
I'll take him. I'll take him. Listen, our wingers are out.
Of course you fucking would.
Listen, our wingers are out.
You got freaking Timo Werner. You employed Timo Werner, bro. Of course you fucking take him.
What's his best position? I've seen him play.
Probably playing right wing at the moment.
I think when he's
played up front.
You know what? For Bristol though, on the left wing,
the most informed winger in the league right now.
On the left wing, he was doing bits, bro. No, I'm just saying, innit? He can play right wing, left wing. He could do a bit of, he can do it all, innit? So, but I think his best position is right wing. And remember, we were going for Neto before Chelsea came in and saw our guy. You know what I'm saying? But we were meant to get Neto, innit? So that Johnson thing doesn't really matter to me. You get it? I know like Johnson's 4-4, and it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, when
you're not rating his thing. You're not rating his thing.
Its effectiveness, yes.
You don't rate Johnson.
You can't hate it. No, listen, look. Look, 4-4. If he plays off the wing, which he's been doing, like he's not hugging that touchline, I think he can bang goals for us. But I don't mind a different profile and adding competition to Johnson, and like a man like Semenyo can do that. And certain games when you need like a winger to be a bit more unpredictable, to add a bit more chaos, I think he's got more strings to his bow than a Johnson. Do you know what I mean? No disrespect to Johnson. Johnson's doing his thing at the moment. I hail it up. Do you know what I'm saying? But like, I think Johnson's like a systems player, in my opinion. If you kind of take him out of the system and you say, look, Johnson, here you go, work some magic, he might struggle a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? He kind of needs good players around him to help him out, you know, to help him to improve that game. So, yeah, I think with Semenyo, he's got a bit more about him. Do you know what I mean? That's why I would have him in our squad all day long. We haven't got a winger like that. And like Son back in the day would beat man for fun, but now it's like he likes to run onto things. We've got too many players that run in straight lines and run off. You know what I'm saying? They need a lot of grass on the pitch to run onto. Whereas Semenyo, I reckon he can dubs a man. He can go drop a shoulder, left foot, right foot. His weak foot's good. He can improvise, and he can. That's the type of player I need, isn't it, in my squad.
By the way, a little bit of improvising. The likes, yeah. There's like 1,000 guys in here, or guys and girls, or broccolis, or whatever you want to describe yourself as in these days.
Broccolis.
And the likes are not even on 200. And there's about 41 minutes in the video. I'm gonna hope that people have forgotten and just said, "Oh wait, I got ahead of myself. Let me just quickly like the video. Like the video if you think Monster's an aesthetic merchant. Let me know in it. Like the videos if you think I'm deluded. Like the video if you think Kunle at his big age has only just got good stable connection. Like the video you think Ash supports the worst team in the world. Anymore else? No. Nah, there you go. Just like the video, innit, I suppose. But yeah, Foden finding his feet at Man City is probably not the time that we probably need if you want Man City to fail. Do you think Foden gets a bit too much disrespect? Like a little bit, a little bit. I think Bar Saka is the first one, in my opinion, out of most all these comparisons. Yeah. But I think people talk like Foden is a scrub, you know.
No, you know what it is? Because Pep's not playing a minute.
Yeah, it's Pep's fault. It's because of Pep, how he treats him, like dashes him on the right, puts him on the bench, puts him in. I reckon it's Pep's fault, man.
Euros didn't help him either, by the way.
Yeah. But Southgate don't help no one.
Southgate don't help anybody.
No, you could have a bad international tournament. The top players have done that. I think the unfortunate thing is that the fans are just mad fickle, bro. Like, there's no in between. There's no middle ground with Phil Foden. He's either player of the year, next best thing, generational, upcoming superstar, or he's not protecting his mum and he's crap. That's literally there's no middle ground with this guy. No.
If he's playing regularly in his position, not a lot of us are saying. A lot of people are saying shit about him. Though. That's the reality.
It's nothing. It's nothing to do with that, bro. It's the fact that if a player gets injured or there's a problem behind closed doors, and it's like people just forget what man's on. Like, a man hasn't started the season, and we're only 6 games in, and man are acting like he's yesterday's news, like he's a has-been, blood. Fans off this, the fickle, that to be that fickle is worrying to me, innit? It's worrying. Do you know what I'm saying? I understand internationally, like you can say Foden for Man City is this, and internationally, I don't think he's that. That's a fair opinion. But we're talking about Man City right now. We're talking about Foden, Phil Foden, Player of the Year, Phil Foden, and just because he's not started the year like how we usually would, or he's not been starting, or for whatever reason, you get for me, like it's crazy, bro. And it's the same thing happens to Saka. Same thing happens to Saka, Foden. I don't know what it is, innit? Maybe it's what Cass said. Maybe it's because it's not Fodandinho. You know what I'm saying? Or Bukayo Neves. Maybe these guys' names aren't fancy enough. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bukayo Neves.
Yeah, his name is Philip.
Maybe that's not. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a weird agenda that I think just like how people couldn't wait to get Saka down, I think it's people just can't wait to get Foden down. They can't wait to to get him down in it, and I think it's just weird, bro. Man
Return.
hasn't been fit, and man are treating him like a has been.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
also had like a lot
Yeah,
of stuff
crazy.
going on off the field as well, which you just don't know how that affects him. Like he's a human at the end
But
of the day. and he's had, like,
I do
personal
believe
problems.
if he was playing in his position a lot more, a lot of the I don't agree with it.
Well, like
Monks,
yesterday.
100%. Like if he's playing in his position a lot more, then there's gonna be less talk about it. I don't agree there should be any talk because he's a freaking baller. I think he's better than Saka.
All right, but
personally as
I
well.
ask you this: if he's at the 10, if he's at 10, yeah, where does Cole Palmer fit into this England side? Like, who
Nah, he has to get benched for the 10.
doesn't he?
Cole has to start as the 10.
No, the thing- you can play all three then.
Foden, man.
Again,
Yeah,
same
now
answer we give to
Palmer-
Arsenal. It's just healthy competition, bro. It's just healthy competition.
Do you know what it
for
is?
me-
This is our modern day Lampard Scholes Gerrard, mate. And I ain't doing this again. You play your best. You fit it. You don't fit players into a system. You just play the players that work the best and get results.
It depends what you want to go with because Foden can play left. You could put Palmer in the middle and Saka right.
Nah,
Or
see that's no.
Wait,
You
one
drop
sec,
one
one
of-
sec.
You
Nah.
drop one
No,
of
no,
them.
no,
You
no.
telling me
For
you're
who?
good
For
enough.
who?
And you play what?
For who?
Drop
For
Foden
For
for
who?
Gordon.
Andy Gordon.
I
Yeah.
think
Suck
probably
my
Gordon
left
gets in as
testicle,
well.
that's
He's a better on the left than Foden is. I'm not
Yeah,
No,
telling
but
you
he
I
probably
said
is
you
out
could-
of the
but I said
three.
you
No,
He's
better
probably the
footballer
best
than
on
him,
the
but he's
left.
better
You
on
can
the
make
left.
you can make so many different combinations. Like you could put Foden in the middle.
Oh,
Saka
that's
on the left.
disrespectful to Anthony Gordon as well.
One
by
sec,
the way.
one
It's
sec.
not like he wouldn't do a job.
Anyways, let's get real, man. These players can play better than Gordon can play ball in it. Like I'm just saying, Saka on the right or
Yeah,
left.
but
You
Cass,
can
we
have
all
Foden.
knew that Lampard,
None of them
Gerrard,
better
and
than
Scholes
Gordon.
were all better than like any other player we had in that midfield. But playing all three together actually hindered the team. That's the same here. None of
What
those
do you mean?
players.
Last
none
time
of
I
those
checked,
for choice. You didn't have to force
Saka went
everyone
left
in.
back, and Foden. Remember,
Yeah,
Saka went left
exactly,
back, and
Connect.
Foden
drop
came
one of
on,
Yeah,
and Palmer was on the right. I remember this, and then we scored. I remember, but I'm just saying, like, you can play all three of them together with ease. Like, I would honestly, if it was me, right now, I'd probably put Saka on the left for width. I'll probably put Cole Palmer on the right and Foden in the middle. It depends how you want to play it because
no, but
or
why
Foden
England
on the
will
right
never win
and
a
thing in the
major tournament,
middle.
bro, because of stupid decisions like this. They'll never
What do
win
you
a
mean?
major
Why?
tournament
Because
they
your
don't
favourite
just play the best players in their best
do you mean?
position, and that's it. Don't just force your best players in the team just
But
because
they
you want
can
them
do
on the
it.
pitch.
But they can do
There's
it.
no
They
need
can
for
do
it.
it. I
Okay,
think
if you're chasing the game, then maybe do it. If you're chasing the game,
this is why England don't become one of the reasons why England don't prosper, bro. Come on, bro. You know it's not about
am I
just get
managing
all the
the
best
fucking
players on the
team?
pitch.
No, but you
Yeah,
can
bro,
play all three of them.
It's not
You can play
FIFA,
all
bro.
three of
It's
them.
not FIFA,
No, but the
man.
thing
This
is, you
real
can play
football.
all three of them, and they can play all these roles comfortably. All of them.
No, that's
Oh,
not the answer, bro.
yeah.
That's not.
What
It's
do you
not
mean?
about. It's not about whether a player. It's not
Comfort
about whether a player
versus
can play
best
the role
position. I
comfortably.
pick best position, bro. If I have to do it in games as cover, then great, no problem. But if I have
if we're
someone
doing
that can play that position better than them,
if we're doing that,
play them.
if we're doing that, sometimes I don't think you don't need two wingers that always need to cut in. If you're telling me anything, I think Saka left wing is still better than Gordon. I think Cole Palmer on the right is still cold, where even though he's playing in the middle, I'll still play Foden on the right because you can play him as a playmaking type winger if you wanted to, and you can still play Cole Palmer in the middle. Or if Cole Palmer's whether he's on the right or in the middle, he's going to score goals. So I know what I'm getting. This is what I'm saying.
Or
Gordon is good,
Saka in
but
his best position, Gordon in his best position, Palmer in his best position, Bellingham in his best position.
I don't even know what
Rice in his best position.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know what Palmer's best position if it's 10 or right wing. Actually, to be fair, I couldn't give a toss because I know I'm getting goals from him and I'm getting assists from him regardless. Regardless. That's how good Cole Palmer is. That's how good he is. Foden for me, I think his best position in the middle. So I would put him in the middle. I'll probably put Cole Palmer off the right. Twice, even under Southgate when he played on the right, even in the final, he still gets a goal anyways, and he still played good. So it don't matter where he is, and whether Saka's on the left or the right, I think Saka produces no matter what at a high capacity. They can all play if need be, in my opinion, innit?
I hear it.
Gordon's been good. Gordon's good, but I don't think he's got the IQ of all three of those players, in my opinion. I think he's still a very good prospect though, and he's still got a lot to grow into. And you know what? He's been all right for England, to be fair. Running in behind is great, but I think Saka can also do that role.
No, Kaz, I hear it. What I'm just saying is that I believe for England's best 11, their best players should play in their favoured positions. Yeah, there's scenarios where you can put Saka on the left and this guy on the right, and that's when you need to. But in terms of you have your best 11 available, play them all in their favoured positions. I believe that's how they get their best results. In different games, you can have different things, but more consistently has that as a basis, and England will flourish. I believe anyway. Well, yet to see it.
Yeah, maybe that is going to be the case. I don't know. I don't know why I'm even arguing over it in English. It's not even like it's the World Cup yet. You know what I mean? It's all
Yeah,
dead,
ban
dead,
England, man.
scrubby games. I don't know where my man went.
Certain men are just better internationally than others, and you know what I'm saying. I think.
I don't think we can. I don't think we can judge anyone really. Even under Southgate, I'm gonna be honest. Saka's still produced under Southgate for me. Still got bare criticisms for no reason. Same thing with a lot of other players. I'd say. All I know, I don't want Jude Bellingham in this side. It's easy as that.
And we forget. To be fair, everyone's talking about Gordon playing left wing. Grealish is better than any of the. Grealish is better than Palmer, Foden, or Saka on the left. It's better than all three of them on the left. Comfortably.
Who?
Jack Grealish.
Better than who? On where? On the left.
Yeah, on the left wing, he's better. True, he's more suited left winger than those.
I like Grealish more in the middle personally. Me in it.
What do you lot think is his best position through the middle?
Palmer, Saka, or Foden, then another one of them have to drop out. You know what I'm saying?
I still like him in the middle. Doesn't mean I still am starting him.
No. Yeah, Grealish is better on the inside. Grealish is also very good as the 10 in that Aston Villa role. I think that's the best Grealish you'll get, and he's definitely so. Because if we're talking about the best 10 that we have, Grealish is one of the better 10s.
My best 10. If I have a 10, if I had to build around one player right now, it's Foden.
It's Foden. No, it's Foden. Right. But he's saying he's one of the better 10s as well.
Right. If you ask me, that's why I said if you're putting me on the right, I can't lie. Right now, as we speak, probably Palmer. That's why I'm putting Saka on the left because I think he's the ultimate winger, complete winger. An actual old school or new modern way. Saka's getting me goals and assists and performances.
I think Carsley ball. I think Grealish is probably the best suited 10 we have. For Carsley ball, I think Foden's the best 10 that we have on paper. I think Palmer's the most effective 10 that we have. So it depends what you want to go for.
Now, politician or what, man?
Like I said, but yeah, well, I don't know. I suppose we got international break coming up with all these guys.
International manager.
Hey, listen, man, sign me up, look. Sign me up, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Where's Harvey Elliott?
You know what I'm saying? He's injured.
Fuck's sake. All right. I want to see him in it. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a lot of. I used to not rate this guy in it. Now I actually like watching him kick ball. He's a good player, man. Right, under Carsley as well. Under Carsley as well. He balled out as well. So
he's injured. I have to watch Soboslai play every week. So there's that.
You're playing later today, though, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'll have to watch him again today.
Who you not playing?
Bologna.
Man
says Spagbo, man. Are you not gonna deal with these guys? They're mad. You know what? They're quite solid at the back, though. Like,
yeah, they're quite organized, though.
Yeah, they're organized. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're done. What are we saying, Monster? If you do draw, are we allowed to run up like an emergency stream, maybe? Like?
No, because like we won, we pumped AC.
No, you know what? You're right. Where if you lose?
I'll be hot. Like I'll just be hot, but it's not. Oh my god, emergency stream. Like it's not an emergency stream. But like. Yeah. I just want to, again, I'm trying to, well, we can't be top of the league because I think Dortmund have a goal difference of like 9. We'd have to beat these guys like I don't know, like 7-0 or something if you wanted to go top. But yeah, I'm trying to get 6 out of 6, man.
Spagbo rise.
I'm trying to get 6 out of 6.
Look at that Spain team back in the days playing Iniesta on the left wing, David Silva right wing. Once the system is good, you can do it. But then again, David Silva came up as a right winger kind of in Spain. If people remember Valencia, Iniesta also started off as a left winger.
I mean, listen, we love Foden, Saka, and Palmer, but don't compare them.
They ain't them, dog. Good try, though. Good try.
Yeah, like cool. Like thanks for chatting that. Like you know, like hey, big you up.
Yeah.
Pick you up, but
right.
All of that. Yeah, all of that. But just none. They ain't them.
But yeah, man. So we got all of that coming up at least, and the bigger games, obviously, I would say Aston Villa, Bayern Munich's the more spectacle. But I'm watching Liverpool in it. I watch both of them. I don't really care. But yeah, I saw Chelsea. Chelsea are actually chasing a centre back.
Yeah.
But January, I saw Murillo's name come up again.
Yeah, I'll take him, mate. I thought he was unreal against us last year. One of the last
centre backs are unreal, bro. You got the right one.
Do you need another one?
I'd definitely take him. I would take Murillo.
That means someone must be someone slightly must be.
You know what, mate? If Disaster or Badashile were to leave, I wouldn't really mind.
Disaster's definitely. I think Disaster's definitely leaving. You know where Disaster goes? I guarantee Disaster ends up going Newcastle.
Maybe. I don't think so. Know where he fits in. Yeah, maybe that sort of team. They've got a couple of like big players, aren't they? Dan Burn, they get away with it, don't they? Having these physical players with like not much else to their game sometimes.
Is that a fake never a foul in the comment? Someone ban that fake. That's not me typing. That's not me typing. But yeah, and then obviously Bruno Fernandes red card got rescinded. You know what? I had a lot of people at me, like not even joking, no joke. Got about 18 inboxes altogether from different, roughly, maybe even 19. Bruno red card, like Fabrizio confirming. I was like, that's even better for United, because that means I'm definitely losing. That means he's definitely giving away the ball, and he's definitely not scoring.
Watch him hit a brace on your head top, bro, this weekend. Watch.
Huh?
Watch him hit a brace on your head top, bro.
Nah, man.
Hey, Bruno, bro. He watches the show, bro. Don't think he don't watch the show, bro.
Good. He's shit. You're shit. There you go. What are you gonna do for me?
Do you know? I don't
Patrick
think people
Loden.
understand.
2 penalties.
I don't think people understand the disrespect of calling someone booty shield. Like I'm so I know that's mad random. You see
Booty
that
shield.
name, yeah? There's some slander names are up there, but you know,
Fucking
booty
hell.
shield might just be undisputed #1 most disrespectful slander name I've
Despicable
heard.
that name is. Mate.
Like, even though it's an old name and everyone's been running this one for a while, how can you call a man booty shield, blood? How you calling a man booty shield?
That's not the worst one.
Nah, man, it's
We've
up
come
there.
up with
There's
some
been
bad.
worse, but
I know coming from me. I know coming from me, that's rich in it. But you know what it is? It's just hit me that raw. Booty shield is mad rude. Like,
No, my one was Cucurella. I think that's the best one for me.
Cucurella is rude. But I'll be honest, Joshua Squirtsy.
Sabozo.
that one. Stop.
That one there.
Squirtsy, right?
What?
Squirtsy is fucked.
That's crazy.
Sabozo. I come up with Sabozo. What
That
else
one
do you
is
come up with? You
fucked.
come up with some other mad ones.
Squirtsy is
Bro,
ridiculous.
over the years.
No.
Bro.
There was. Do you remember once 2 summers ago? There was the Reece James got injured again, innit? I think in the summer, and we come up with some mad name.
I called him
Reese's
Obi's
Pieces.
Reese's
Obie's
Pieces.
James.
Obie's
Yeah.
It was tapped, bro. It was tapped. But do you know what it is though? Like the Squirtsy one is like I don't, because I like Xerxes. I reluctantly laugh at it, but it is fucking fun. It is very funny, innit? It is mad funny. There's bare slander names for everyone. Like,
Yeah, everyone.
I don't know how people do it, but there's bare for everyone, bro. Not gonna lie. Just get creative, innit?
Get creative.
But booty shield is rude though. I remember when someone called him Kunku and Clunky.
Oh.
Who came up with her?
Man said Kevin De Gruyne.
Who came up with Haram Rabat?
I
can't remember. I think that was someone in the chat that said Haram Rabat.
Crazy. That was
Haram
crazy.
Rabat. Crazy. That is mad.
I don't even know, man.
Oh, BSB Heritage, some of those names, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, garbage is good, man.
I'll be real, Kaz. One good one. Grabbing bitch is a good one, though. That's a good one still. Like, I hate to say it, but that's a fucking good one. That one's got serious pedigree. Serious pedigree. That was funny still.
Yeah, you man are fuck.
Oh, man.
You man are fuck. Man said perverts. Yeah, Van Disney, that wasn't mate. When it comes to expressions, he comes up with a lot of the names, man. I don't even know how he does. When he says Nicholas Jackson and all these fuckers like that, man. And
he's elite, man. I don't know how he comes up with
Rash Bandicoot. That one is rude, bro.
Oh my day.
No, he's got a new one for Rashford. He's got a new one. I'm trying to remember it. He's got a new one for Rashford.
I don't know, man.
He said one today, bro, or the other day, bro. It was actually
on
funny.
who snacking Fenwhat.
Oh yeah, he called him Theo Talcott. Yeah, Theo Talcott.
Theo Talcott.
Yeah, that's
unreal,
it.
Isn't it? That's unreal, mate.
Yeah, fuck off.
You know what one's also rude as well? When Calafiori hadn't even played a game for Arsenal, I'm gonna call him Cali Batty blood.
No, I don't know. You must have come up with that one.
Yeah.
You definitely come up with that one.
So someone in my chat, that wasn't me. Someone in my chat come up with Cali Batty. How rude that is. Cali Batty. Nah, cuz that's rude.
No, oh yeah. Do you remember that one time? Kendall was up in the chat, and then we were talking about overtime.
Oh my god, Obertan's head, Obertan. Oh my days, blood.
The peanut headset.
Obertan. That peanut in the football kit, blood. Oh my days, bro. Obertan's head shape was crazy, bro.
Okay, no, that's wild.
Like it's done. It's done. It took Ugarte one bad game for man to say you garbage. Lord knows, like no one's ever called him that. You come to the Premier League and the slander names are just ready for you. You know that it's tap. Like
I do wonder. Do you wonder if there's like other people like us, pretty much, but there's like the Spanish versions or the French version? They're just doing all their top 6 teams or something like that. Because I can't find none of them.
100%. It's just not in our thing, in it. There's definitely channels that probably do.
Yeah, when he called Flex and KG and Burma and Vissa, I was done. After that one, I was like, I'm coming.
Oh my gosh. Man, there's best on the names, but we'll leave it there, man. Leave it there.
Yeah. Has anyone got anything coming up, by the way? Or anyone got anything to promote?
2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. A little bit of transfer news, but more time talking Arsenal, talking a bit City. So,
Okay.
Yeah, man.
No one else
Liverpool.
know? You know, I've been clocked. He's just come up on my feed a lot. Dan, you've been doing TikTok lives, isn't it?
Yeah, I do TikTok lives, TikTok videos. Yeah.
Why don't you send us the links then? No?
Yeah,
they're out there, mate. It's just
he's shy.
like,
Is that where we are? They're out there. Is that where we're at? They're out there. All right, no problem.
I look at him,
it's
man.
there
He's
for
going
everyone
red,
to
man.
see,
Shy.
mate.
Cool,
No,
no
look at him.
problem.
He's going red. He's going red. He's getting
I'm not
shot,
going red. No, I'm not.
I didn't think it was that.
Complexion
Then. I
ain't
thought it
changed
was.
at all, mate.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's been out there for ages.
You're smiling so much, your dimple's gonna fall, man.
We're out there. All right, cool.
What?
I thought we were cool then, but no problem. We're out. We're fine. It's cool.
What can they?
I thought we were cool, but apparently you're out there. It's cool, bro. No problem. We'll look.
What do you mean?
Then.
Yeah, but I don't get.
We'll
what you
look
mean.
for it. We'll look for it. Right? Send us the links, bro.
Oh, you want the link? It's about Chelsea, though.
Yeah, why not?
Man? That's Monster's favorite subject.
Check out on the ops, isn't it?
That's Monster's favorite subject.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. Well, I'll send you the link on the next one.
Anyways, we might be live later. Mate, it's dry out there, innit? Ashy kneecap settings, but in a bitch.